And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Double-A baseball on the show, coming your way. It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set, and towing the slab in this one, Blair Henley. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Tim Lopes.
Tim Lopes.
And a pitch. That's in there, and this one is off and running. And he deals. Way inside, gets out of the way.
It's a good take.
Smash to the left side. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Inside, just missed. And it's even up.
2-2.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Joshua Mears in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Lifted in the air, right field. Barefoot makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. End of a half inning of play, so it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. Back here at the ballpark. And today's starter, number 60. What do you look for here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
kicks and fires. Strike 2.
0-2.
And a pitch. In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now the number 2 hitter, number 90. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, left side. Fabian moving under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Batting third.
And let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day, day in and day out.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Lopes makes the grab, and the inning is over. We played an inning, no score. Welcome back, and here's the first baseman, Juan Fernandez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch, and he just misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, you know, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. One down.
The third baseman, number 8, Lucas.
Now the third baseman, Lucas Dunn. In there, and it's 0-1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Line drive to short and caught.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Grant.
Now it's the DH, Grant Little. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And he makes the catch. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now, Matthew Barefoot. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that's through there for a strike. Next one is off the plate. And the count is 1-1.
One strike.
And the righty deals. That pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Righty delivers, gets a piece, and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. And a swing on strikes. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
To first, 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Alex.
And next is the designated hitter, Alex McKenna. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
And the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Mears settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. Stepping in, Jackson Merrill.
The second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
And here it comes. Henley, a 6'3" righty, 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. Next offering is down low. The pitch. That's through there for a strike. And the right-hander deals. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. And now it's filled up.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Got him. One away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now Albert Fabian. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fabian, a strong-armed left fielder, in the 8th spot in today's. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. Liner, base hit.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Michael Cantu. There's the strike. The 0-1. And downstairs.
21.
swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now the center fielder, Tim Lopes, grounded out to short in his first trip. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Top of the third, no score. Out to short, Kessinger. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Wander Javier. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 1-0. Good eye right there.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a pitch.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Left center base hit. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. Runner around third. He's in there. 3-run score. And they lead by 3.
Well, that breaks the tie in a big way, clearing the bases. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So digging in, Joshua Mears. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Javier leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit softly on the ground left side. The throw to first. That's out number 2.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Fernandez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That smash towards center. Brewer brings it in for the 3rd out. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now 3-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's a big power threat. Number 82. The pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Here comes a pitch. Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Now here is Zach Daniels. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, C.J. Stubbs.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, C.J. Stubbs. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in, and that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Kessinger, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Stubbs leads off first with 2 down to the inning. At the belt and fires. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
There's a strike. Just off the outside edge. Line drive, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Yeah, the batter now, number 90. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. 1 run is in. Kessinger coming home. He's also in to score, and they trail by 1. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the center fielder, Jordan Brewer. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and the inning is over. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Lucas Dunn. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That's in there. It's 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Strike two. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Swing and a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackson.
One down. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. To second, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Missions lead it 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Matthew Barefoot. Swing and a miss. High fly ball, right field. Mears makes the catch. One away.
The batter, the third baseman.
At the plate, number 11. Grounded out his first time. In there for strike one. And a pitch. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2. Righty to the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Fabian moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So up next, Alex McKenna. He's 0 for 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Now batting, first baseman. Scott.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the power speed combo, number 82. Popped up right side, Merrill under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So one hit is all they get. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Missions have the advantage, 3-2. Welcome back. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Albert Fabian. And the right-hander back to work. And a strike in there.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
The 0-1. That's hard hit on the line. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Michael.
Now the catcher up to hit, Michael Cantu. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Next to hit, Tim Lopes. And that one a little bit high. Cantu at first, one gone. That's off the mark. Ball 2. On the ground to third, might be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Missions out front here, 3-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Zach Daniels. And he deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Fabian puts it away, and there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
C.J. Stubbs digs in now. Singled and scored his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Hoog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And it's 1-1. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The pitch. Hit hard. That gets through.
The bat, the shortstop, Rae.
So digging in, Greg Kessinger. That one down the line, sizzling on its way to the outfield. Throw into third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's the second baseman, number 90. And first offering is fouled off. Second and third here, 1 away. They say you win.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And the righty deals. Fouls 1 off out of play, back to our left.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Out towards right center field. That's a hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 4-3.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by 1. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, Matthew Barefoot. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, number 11. There's the strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
The 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. Brewer on second. Barefoot at first. 2 out of the inning. That one ripped. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is the inning. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. The Hooks on top here, 4-3. Top 6. Shortstop, Wander Javier.
The shortstop, Wander.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. The 0-1. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Right fielder, Joshua Mears.
Here's some real power at the plate. Joshua Mears. That's in for a strike. Line, and that's a base hit.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Blair Henley gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Ty Brown gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Fernandez. This one chopped up the middle. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
2 on, 1 out. And now here is Lucas Dunn. In the air, right field. He's under it. Makes the catch. Runners tag up from second and third. To the plate. Save. It's 4-4.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Grant Little now at the plate. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Tied at 4. Strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Brian King, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Roberts getting loose as well. Here's the 0-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Fires to first on the run. Third out, and that ends the frame. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. And we are tied 4-4. And welcome back. And the batter now, Alex McKenna.
The designated hitter, Alex.
And the pitch. 0-1. McKenna measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Popped up. Javier puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So up next, number 82. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Merrill brings it in, and there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 34.
Zach Daniels getting ready to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's in there for strike one. Daniels, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Through 6, all square, 4-4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian King.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Jackson Merrill digs in now. The pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Albert.
And now it's going to be Albert Fabian. Pitch is in for a strike, and that's strike 1. Fly ball down the line. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Michael.
Here's the catcher, Michael Cantu.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Now it's going to be Tim Lopes. First offering misses the mark. Man on second, 2 down. Hot shot to third. Sends it to first. Can't do anything with a 2-out double. 7th inning stretch time. And we are tied 4-4. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to him. C.J. Stubbs.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with 1 swing.
In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Foul ball. The 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. That's a laser base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So the batting order turns over. And now Greg Kessinger. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So digging in, number 90. That one's in there. Strike one. Stubbs, the lead runner at second. Kessinger on at first with nobody out. There's the strike. Next pitch is popped up.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jordan Brewer will hit next. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Tied at 4. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Reaches for it, but it's foul. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a count 1-2. On a line out towards center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Matthew.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Matthew Barefoot. And there's the strike.
1 strike.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. Got him! So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. Now here is Wander Javier.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joshua.
Now it's the right fielder, Joshua Mears. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Juan.
And now the first baseman, Juan Fernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. And another ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that extends the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here is Lucas Dunn. Ball one, no strikes. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He will score. And it's now 5-4.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Next to hit, Grant Little. This one high in the air to left center. Brewer makes the catch, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now the third baseman, number 11. And first offering is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And that clips the inside corner. So into his 8th inning of work now on the mound, despite some rough patches.
Well, he's had to battle, and there were some times where I thought he was going to throw in the towel, but he stayed out there, he kept competing, and he's gotten himself pretty deep into this one.
And here it comes. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one down. Well, with the big lead, they can afford to let him keep rolling out there.
Anytime it's safe for that starter out there on the mound, it's a really good opportunity to give the bullpen an extra break, because those are the guys that you're going to depend on down the stretch. Credit the offense for giving him tons of run support.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. And the right-hander deals. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here's the first baseman, number 82. This guy with light tower power. In there, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 60, done for the night. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Moises Lugo comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. That to right. He's under it. Calls it in, 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Zach Daniels. In there for strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next offering is fouled back. McKenna off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Max Roberts.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
The second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
And a pitch. Roberts measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, base hit.
This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
So up next, Albert Fabian. Out towards left center. And a superb diving catch.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Now, Michael Cantu.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now the center fielder, Tim Lopes. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Strike 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Brewer ranging back, reaching for it, and brings it in. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Missions on top 5-4. And welcome back. And here's the catcher, C.J. Stubbs.
The catcher, C.J.
The wide to kick the pitch. There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Next offering misses down and away. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Right side, hard hit. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The batter, the shortstop, Rae Kessinger.
So digging in, Greg Kessinger. Foul ball there. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And that one is lifted in the air. He's under it. Squeezes it. And there's two down.
Now back, second baseman, Will.
Now the number 2 hitter, number 90.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. A one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Hard liner. And there it is.
Well, one of the toughest things for a guy coming to close out a ball game is to pitch, go sit down, come back out, and be effective to get the save. Well, he did exactly that today. He got 5 outs instead of the usual 3 to secure the W for his guys.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Hooks. 4 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.